Yeah, get addicted to caffeine. Super healthy. Making a bit of a name for myself, aren't I? Look at what social media is saying about me. I'm so popular. There's a new show called Vigilante. Are there other vigilantes besides her? Or this show just exists for her? Who is this mysterious woman? Obviously just some vapid social media star trying to get sponsors. Yes. There's even knockoff merchandise of my image. She 100% really does seem super vapid about this, doesn't she? Not that I can register a copyright since I get arrested, though. Yeah, that's the first thing that goes through her head, is like, it's a shame that I can't sue these people. Goes to show where her priorities are at, right? And then Harvey comes home. Or, I think it's Harvey. He's had a lot of work done. Looking for signs of the brute within the absurdly handsome plasticine Adonis on my doorstep. Okay, for the record, plastic surgery doesn't really make you look that good. Christ, he doesn't look like an A-list leading man. He looks like a Ken doll. I don't consider that a compliment. Ken looks scary. Once again, I do have to say, she does seem pretty shallow and vapid. You weren't there when I was hustling 4 jobs, sleeping 4 hours, selling plasma and panties and foot pics for $40 a pop. Oh, is that what she meant by part-time sex workers, that she did OnlyFans? You weren't there when we thought we'd finally made it and everyone still shot sidelong glances at us because I didn't want to be a Pinterest wonder mommy. But you do. That's what the whole superhero thing is about. That's why you keep on looking on social media and like cursing at yourself that you can't copyright people for stealing your image. You weren't there then. You don't deserve to be here now. First of all, you ran away from this relationship. You chose for him to not be there. It's not like that's the problem, that he wasn't there. You didn't want him to be there. Gee, I wonder why, because he was abusive! Why do they always focus on the wrong things? You think you get to miss their shit and waltz back in after everything else you did? No, outside now. Then let's go on a friendly walk together and catch up. Too bad I can't knock him cold, drag him into an alley, and sell him for spare parts. You have no idea what a black market liver goes for these days. Look, I have therapy with my guru in an hour, so whatever you need to say it quick. Maya, I'm clean. I'm more than clean. I'm good. Maya, I am so sorry for what I was, for what I did. We were so young back then, but that's no excuse. I'm not trying to cause trouble. I respect whatever boundaries you put in place. Child support, a kidney, college tuition. If it's what Billy needs, I'm here, okay? Are you gonna ask him about the plastic surgery? Or are we just gonna brush past that like that doesn't matter? It's just part of her personality that she notices that he's really hot now. That was a great apology, honestly. Too great. Christ, Maya, stop. Oh, well, we get another flashback in the future. What would my mother have done? You're smarter than this, Maya. Estrogen and testosterone. People stereotype them by gender, but everyone has both and needs both to survive. My mom had a lot of phobias, frustrations, and anxieties to work through, which is true of anyone, but I didn't understand them. Turn that Donald Duck off, Maya. You know I can't stand it. Fucking Donald. Anyone with Donald in their name in this comic is a fucking asshole! So that was the night of what became known as the notorious Mushroom Risotto Massacre. Made the papers for like a week at least. White upper middle class family, blonde attractive tread wife accidentally slaughters entire family on live stream? Moreover, it really upset Mom, who already had a total aversion to anything about poisoning. Oh man, your poor mom and dad for being affected by an entire other family dying. I thought this flashback was going to be more helpful. Maybe it's foreshadowing something down the line. Oh well. Good afternoon, doctor. Tell me, how is our little pet project coming along? With this product, we can help women all over the world finally catch husbands. And I'm very anxious people finally settle down and stop living in sin. Hey, me too. We both have this in common, lady. Yeah, settle down, people. Stop living in sin. We can do this together. I've fought for the rights of women, the rights and morals we must return to if we are ever to survive in a world made for and by men. I was so busy helping others, I never had time for a child. I've failed in my one natural duty as a woman. Of course, there's always the pound. Are these poor, poor dear motherless orphans? Oh, too bad. This one's too dark. That one's too fat. Too sad. Too trashy. Too female. Too female. She's only cute until she's a tween, and then she's a sex toy in waiting. Put them in one of the private charity schools. They'll learn to be productive members of society, the little lambs. Alas, I'm really going to have to clone myself after all, aren't I? There must be a way to rise above all this wretched humanity, this mere simpering, superficial femininity. How did you do it? How have you become more than a woman, you vile, abnormal, deviant monster? Women and their bodies full of hormones and glands and sticky substances and so many, many feelings. I'm going to have to ascend beyond them, superior in every way. Should we bait her with one of our agents, madame? No, the golden goose needs to get a bit fatter first. We can't allow the plot to be wrapped up so early. We still need more money. Some warehouse IDK. Caption boxes are just getting better and better. You didn't think I forgot about you, did ya? Yeah, that's right. I can read upside down. What of it? Blurred lines. The org is called Blurred Lines. Oh, the organization. You're not making this easy for me, lady. Your face, buddy, your face. The peanut brittle. I was reckless with a food allergy. I didn't even ask. Ugh, I'm the worst mother. Is she actually, like, in her mind being a mother to these sex traffickers? Ugh, I can't pin down 2 brain cells ever since Harvey crashed into our lives. Even after clocking that radio signal, it's taken me hours to decode this address. I think for Billy's sake, I'd consider letting Harvey have supervised visits. No, you barely know what... he comes in, he says, oh yeah, I'm good now, I'm clean. But you don't know that for sure. You haven't talked to him, like, at all. You had that one walk where he just, like, gave a speech and left. You don't know what his life is currently like. The court is vicious about single mothers and fatherless households, for good reason. Back then, women were seen as nothing but baby-making natural caregivers, and the courts thought men were too stupid and predatory to know which end of the baby to stick the diaper on. Yeah, that's the reason. You want Harvey to prove he's changed? I should tell you, I couldn't find any criminal record to his name more recent than a few months after you two split. Back when you were both so young. Well, don't encourage her. Don't you like Maya? What's going on here? But Maya, I hate this. I'm not saying people don't change, but maybe don't begin with literally the highest stakes in your entire life as the test of his character. Make him carry an egg around for a week like it's a baby or something. I don't know. Just don't. How about you just don't? So what's best for Billy? Which matters more? Missing out on the best dad in the world or missing out on the worst? I'm too tired, Benny. I'm like a day from being so far from my period that I won't have any powers at all. I can't fight the whole world, and you too. Focus on the rest of the world then. I'm not Billy's father. I'm sorry. Thank you, Benny, for everything. What is this, a sympathy hug? Brutal, dude. Falls asleep. Plink, plink. What's that? Hi, Billy boy! I'm dressed up in a fancy suit. That means I'm evil. I wanted to take you out on the town tonight. I think we're really overdue for some father-son time. Oh, he's got this stupid symbol on him. And that's where we end issue 2. I mean, the plot barely got any further in this at all. Just to recap, all that happened in this issue that was the extension of the first issue is the idea that we get to know a little bit more about the villain. The villain's like, oh, I want to clone myself. I want to have a child who is the perfect woman, right? But at the same time, I didn't choose a child because she was too female. I don't know. And then, like, her abusive ex comes back and he's like, I'm gonna steal your son. And she's like, I'll let this happen. Yeah, sure. And then nothing else happened. Nothing else useful happened in this issue. It's so many pages of useless, boring, lecturing writing It's terrible. This book is awful. You want something good, go read Sonic City Witch instead. I mean, really, I guess reading anything is better than reading Mother Madness. Thank you guys for watching and hanging in there with me. I think the 3rd issue, when it comes out, will be the last one. God, I hope so. Let's see if we can make it to the end. So remember to like the video if you did enjoy, and I'll see you next time, guys. Till then.